Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Rogue is going through a rough patch right now in Onyxia's Lair miniset meta. First of all, Thief Rogue nerfed, Thief Rogue not doing very well at the moment. Then Quest Rogue hit with the Smuggler nerf. So Quest Rogue has also been falling. And actually that means that the best Rogue deck at the moment is this one. Yeah, Stealth Rogue. We're back to hitting people in the face with Self-Sharpening Sword and playing some stealth minions. And it's not to say that this is a great deck. This is not a top tier deck. This is a deck that you can expect to win around half of your games. I think the legend stats on HS Replay were something like 52% or something. So yeah, not a top tier deck, but a playable deck. And as an upside, you get to play with Drekthar. Drekthar, whenever there's a problem, there's a Drekthar, problem solved. And you also get to play with the old favorite Nitro Boost Poison. Give a minion +2 attack, corrupt, and your weapon. It doesn't give the minion your weapon. I mean, it gives the minion +2 attack as well. I don't know why it's worded like that. But anyway, one note about Nitro Boost weapon in this deck, it is not actually very easy to corrupt it. I mean, you have few cards that cost 3 or more, but you're not always going to be able to corrupt your Nitro Boost Poison. But also be aware that you can use Nitro Boost Poison just on a minion, just to give that minion attack. You don't have to always get the attack on the weapon as well. It's sometimes useful just as a minion buff. So we're going a little bit back to the basics with Rogue. Just aggression, stealth minions, some buffs, weapon, boom boom, win games. As for the mulligans with this deck, there are 4 cards that you always want to keep. Drekthar, because Drekthar is just cool, and Drekthar is able to summon some stuff from your deck and potentially give you an overwhelming board advantage that wins the game. Then there's the Self-Sharpening Sword, because hitting people with swords is sweet. And you also have a couple of poisons that can buff that sword. And then there's the Stealth 1-drops. Bogan Infiltrator, Spy Mistress. Just getting on the board on turn 1 is still great in Hearthstone. Furthermore, if you have one of these early stealth minions, then you want to keep Greyheart Sage. Battlecry, if you control stealth minion, draw 2 cards. But Greyheart Sage without stealth minions already in hand, yeah, then that's a no-go. So 4 cards that you always want to keep. Drekthar, the Sword, Spy Mistress, Bogan Infiltrator, and then Greyheart Sage as an option. And that's the mulligan. So if you want to play some Rogue, this is currently your best option. On the other hand, if you rather wait for the rotation, my channel is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends this week. So if you download Raid Shadow Legends from my link and play all the way to level 12, that would directly support this channel. So if you're looking for something else to play than Hearthstone, give this game a try. And now, let's go take a look at Stealth Rogue in action. Try to get some minions on the board. Rotation, I hope they relax on power level. That's gonna be a bit tough, because, you know, the quest lines, the hero cards, and Kazakusan are all going to remain in standard format. All the broken stuff is remaining. None of the broken stuff is rotating out. So it's gonna be a tough rotation. But we can hope. In the shadows. Well, that's definitely going to be a prep swindle. Let's grab some stuff. Oof. I will play Mankrik next turn, right? I think I will, yeah. We can dagger up here and start swinging with the dagger. Then get that Mankrik there next turn. Yeah, the Kazakus nerf, I was really expecting it to actually do something, but looking at numbers, I can't even see that Kazakus was nerfed. It actually didn't affect Kazakus at all. It is. No changes. I'm going to equip the sword next turn. I believe I still have 4 turns. So I will be able to swing with the sword 4 times. So then it's better to get the Mankrik out there now. If I believed that the game would be over in less than 4 turns, then maybe equipping the sword could have been an option. Alright, Druid gets some ramp. We try to blast. Here we blast. Need to find a stealth minion to get use of that Greyheart Sage. I am able to activate the Coerce combo if needed, if Druid has like Lightning Bloom in the Cenarian Ward here. We'll at least be able to kill the minion. We'll see. They're able to kill Mankrik. But then what? Tempo Greyheart Sage might not be great in this position. We'll see. At least Mankrik gets a bit of damage in before it goes. Ooh, that's sweet. Infiltrator, Greyheart Sage. Okay. A couple of stabs here. Can't do double stab and coerce. 3 plus 8, that's 11 damage here. They have the nature study, so they could do a Cenarian Ward, even if they don't have anything else going. About to find out. Now they would need like Lightning Bloom to do Cenarian Ward. They don't have anything that touches the stealth minion. This should be a win. Maybe. What if they guff? Do they get enough armor to survive? Well, that gives them enough armor to survive. That was 16 healing. I'm surprised they didn't just take 24 healing there. No, I would so need to. Can't really corrupt that, right? Nope, I can't. I just need the 2 damage. Corrupting this is not easy. I think I just have to use it here to push in that 2 damage there. But I only have 12 from hand now, and they are at 18. So I don't have a path to closing this game. Next turn the druid will have 10 mana. Wicked steps become better with time, but it's still a little limited. Get the druid down to 11. I must use 1 wicked step this turn, I believe. Get the druid down to 7. And then we hope that the druid doesn't have a Cenarian Ward here. No Cenarian Ward, please. Because if there is a Cenarian Ward, then there's very little I can do about that. I have Wicked Step Coerce to push through a Taunt. I have exactly 8 damage here, so if they just Hero Power, if they have a Taunt and even if they have like Taunt and Hero Power, I can push through that. But Cenarian Ward is something that I cannot handle. Three Taunts. Okay, 3 Taunts is also something I can't handle. That's a bummer. That was a good discover. I have to kill these. Then I can only push 4 damage to the face. So if the druid finds any defensive tool, I can't push through. Anything whatsoever. That Carnival Clown was pretty good for a random discover. I mean, definitely saved them. Can they do it again? That would be amazing. Now, I mean, now there's more options that work. Yeah, that works too. Oh. They had a moon touch amulet. So they healed for another 13 there. Stuff. Will be hard to push through this additional healing. I mean, wow. 28 healing, random triple taunts. And that's just the stuff that we've seen so far. I have 8 damage on the board. There's still some stuff in the deck too. Like a secret passage. Olgra. Maybe we can push through this. Well, it hasn't looked very good. Well, they won't be able to play anything. None of the treasures are 0 cost. And I draw preparation. That was not the card that I wanted to draw. That was really not the card I hoped to draw there. Hoping for something a little bit better. Hi Diano, good evening. With 9 mercenaries. Yeah, that's not a lot. Although the real grind is once you get to... Oh. Well, that happened. Alright, then we're up against another rogue. Okay, let's see. Alright, have Drekta, will travel. I don't want to go in the sneaky. I want to go in the Drekta.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Playing the sneaky out there. Next turn is going to be coin Drekta. I believe. It's always going to be coin Drekta because I really want to just overwhelm the opponent. Let's go into the dome. We're just trying to overwhelm them before they're able to respond properly.
So what's the rub?
Okay, what is the optimal path here? I mean, I have 9 damage on the board. If I just dagger up Nitro boost. I'm just going with these. Everything to the dome. Like this. Because I didn't have a lethal setup for next turn, but this should still be a win. I have 10 damage here, so I still don't have enough immediately. Is there a heroic treasure from Vendar? You mean like a piece of equipment for a mercenary? No, Vendar doesn't give anything. Only Kazakus, which gives the equipment for GG.
This guy's toast.
Got him. This play gave them the least out, so... Whee! Padow. But yeah, tonight's stream, by the way, is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. So, if you want to support this stream, and you can now do so even without any money, because if you install Raid Shadow Legends from the link that's in the chat right now, and you play it all the way to level 12, which is like between half an hour and an hour of gameplay, then that will directly support the stream. James working on level 12. Thank you. Appreciate the support. We have Drektar. Question is, just this Drektar fast enough? Against even the Dwarven district. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Do I even want to hit face with this now? I think I just shoot at it. That's fine. We just take the face hit. I'm going to do Deadly Poison and Cutting Class next turn. Then we do Drektar on 4. Alternatively, I do Mankrik now. That might be better. Let's do Mankrik now that we have the opportunity to do so. Cutting Class later on will then give me a chance to find Olgra. And if there's like a freezing trap or something here, then I can use Mankrik to proc it. No freeze, so they have an ice trap there. Okay, that's good to keep in mind. But we got rid of one explosive trap. We'll see whether they will be able to find the other or not. They have the bunker, of course. There is a chance that they have drawn 2 explosive traps. But also because one is already gone, then they don't necessarily have it. But they have an ice trap there, so... The next spell is going to be Return to my hand and cost 1 more. That is an interesting item right there. But I want to do Nitro Boost Poison this turn, right? Now that I still have minions. So this is going to be returned to my hand. Because I won't have minions soon. We play that into the Ice Trap. Then I can do Nitro Boost. And that also allows me to do Cutting Class. And we're hitting them in the face. Make sure you can get those down, but I should be able to do this before I'm overwhelmed, right? 2 wicked stabs. Look at that. 8 plus 5. Depends on the secret, right? Yeah, that's lethal. We just killed him here. Pow pow. Wee. Right. I don't think it is. Not nowadays. Need to be faster. Alright. Infiltrator into coin Greyheart Sage. I can do that. Then sword on tree. That's totally acceptable. Let's go. Please come on, sir, give me my deck. Alright. We can do that. Coin Greyheart Sage. Then we start hitting face. There's also the option to like play Mankrik next turn. It's not completely impossible. Which path is better? I guess it is Mankrik. And then the sword. There should be enough time. Gives me a chance to find Olgra as well. Because once I do the sword, I get to do some cutting classes. I want to do cutting classes immediately. Get them down to 1 cost. I can do cutting classes next turn. That's going to be fine. I'll just prep this deadly poison here. And get as much stuff on this board as I can. Next time we go with the cutting classes. I'll just get stuff on the board. Hit face with what we have. Okay, Druid at 7 mana. They would still need a lot of... They would need like Lightning Bloom plus more to do Solar Eclipse Cenarian Wood. Don't mind the scale. Still have the stealth minion. The scale doesn't matter. I don't mind the scale. Because I have a stealth minion on the board. 6, 10 damage here. But if I pick up another deadly poison, the odds of that are rather low. I think it's better to hit face. Do the 0 cost cutting classes now. This is not corrupted, so it cannot buff my weapon anyway. We have lethal, right? 4, 6. And just do that. We do that. We hit face with this. And then we get stab face and it's lethal. Deadly Poison was the only card that I could draw that would benefit from being drawn before the attack. Whereas there was no way for me to really corrupt the Nitro Boost. Which meant that attacking first became better, because it was more likely that I will find tools that I need by doing it in that order. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.